Hi, I'm Leanne from Active Health Clinic, and I will be talking about the autonomic nervous system and its structure in this short video. So when it comes to many invisible illnesses, persistent pain, chronic fatigue, orthostatic intolerance type conditions, they are all linked in some way to the body's autonomic nervous system and how the autonomic nervous system can become dysregulated. So today we'll start with the structure of the autonomic nervous system, and then there will be more videos on this topic to follow. So the autonomic nervous system is part of our nervous system that is involved in things that we are not in conscious control of. So we have our somatic nervous system, that's the other branch, and that's involved in controlled or conscious movements. The autonomic nervous system are the functions that we don't really need to think about. So things like regulating our heart rate, digestion, breathing, the things that are automatic or involuntary. So that's the part we'll be focusing on today. And that autonomic nervous system is further broken down into a couple of different branches again. So these are the sympathetic nervous system and then our parasympathetic nervous system. The sympathetic nervous system is the part that comes alive or switches on when there's perceived threat or perceived danger. That sympathetic nervous system is actually also known as our fight or flight system. So for example, if you are maybe in a near car accident, driving along and someone cuts in front of you, you may feel a surge of energy or adrenaline. You might suddenly become very aware, tense, and emotional. And this is your sympathetic nervous system being active. So think of this as the system that gets your body to act quickly and react to a threat to protect us. On the other hand, the parasympathetic nervous system can also be known as our rest and digest system. So this is the system that's more active when you are relaxed, calm, and there's no danger. So there's no need for that sympathetic nervous system activation and that surge of energy. This is the system that helps your body conserve energy and return to a state of calm. Now, this is quite a black and white way of thinking about it. So either you are stressed or relaxed. There's danger or you're safe. So there's a little bit more research that actually shows there's a further two branches of that parasympathetic leg of the nervous system. So the parasympathetic nervous system is further broken down into a ventral vagal or a dorsal vagal state. And these words just mean ventral vagal is meaning more towards the front anatomically, dorsal is towards the back, and vagal is referring to our vagus nerve. So that's a long and major nerve that is a part of the parasympathetic nervous system. So further down, ventral vagal is our safe and social part of our nervous system. This is when we feel calm and regulated, we're connected to others and connected to our environment. So this can also be known as our social engagement system. The other leg, our dorsal vagal, is also part of our parasympathetic nervous system, but this one is our shutdown or freeze response. So this is also without that surge of energy and adrenaline, but more so feelings of disconnect, exhaustion, maybe helplessness. And this is actually another survival response. So when fight or flight doesn't work, and we move into freeze, that's our dorsal vagal response. So this is just a brief overview on the nervous system anatomy and an explanation of the different parts. Keep an eye on our YouTube for more videos on polyvagal theory and how nervous system can relate to pain and fatigue.